Migrants from El Salvador and Honduras have to cross through Guatemala and Mexico to reach the U.S. border. The Trump administration has negotiated with the governments of both Mexico and Guatemala to help stem the flow of migrants to the U.S. border and ease the burden on the U.S. immigration system. Guatemala's president-elect Alejandro Giammattei, a conservative who won a decisive victory in the Sunday election, said the deal won't work for his country.
If we don't have the capacity to look after our own people, imagine what it will be like for foreigners.
Almost 60% of Guatemala's roughly 18 million citizens live in poverty, and 1 million are believed to have left the country in the past year. Giammattei said migration from poor countries cannot be stopped by force.
A physical wall will not stop immigration. A wall of weapons will not stop immigration. The only thing that stops immigration are walls of prosperity. With homes, health, education, and jobs, who is going to leave? Those are the 5 things where we need to be at.
U.S. top Democratic lawmaker Nancy Pelosi visited several Central American countries, including Guatemala, last week to explore causes of migration and look for ways to ease them.
How we could work together to have Guatemala be a place where people want to stay rather than trying to suffer the hardship of coming into America if they are not able to get a status.
Trump has said the U.S. asylum system has been widely abused by migrants.
Asylum abuse also strains our public school systems, our hospitals and local shelters, using funds that we should and that have to go to elderly veterans, at-risk youth, Americans in poverty, and those in genuine need of protection. We're using the funds that should be going to them.
The Trump administration also introduced a rule this week that makes legal immigration harder for people who require public assistance. Critics say the new rule is discriminating against poor people, notably low-skilled workers from impoverished countries like El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala. Rights advocates have already announced they will challenge it in court. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.